My brother and sister, do you feel like no matter how hard you work, your wealth never grows? What if I told you the real secret isn't just working harder, but earning halal, trusting Allah, and following the principles He loves? Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal the truth nobody tells you about attracting blessed and sustainable wealth. One of the most overlooked keys to increasing wealth is the power of gratitude and contentment. Islam teaches that everything we have, our money, resources, skills, and opportunities, is a blessing from Allah. When we focus on what we lack, we create dissatisfaction and a sense of scarcity in our hearts. But when we sincerely appreciate what we already possess, Allah opens doors for more rizq, sustenance, and barakah, blessing in our wealth. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. A thankful heart attracts opportunities that might have been invisible before. When you acknowledge Allah's favors, you also recognize the value of what you have, preventing wastefulness and impulsive spending. Contentment, or khanya, goes hand in hand with gratitude. It is the balance between striving for improvement and being satisfied with what Allah has provided. This does not mean you stop working or aiming higher. It means you work from a place of peace rather than desperation. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam emphasized that those who are content and grateful even with little are richer than those who are never satisfied, no matter how much they possess. Gratitude and contentment are spiritual magnets that attract sustenance, growth, and divine favor, making your wealth both abundant and blessed. In Islam, giving charity or sadaqah is not just a moral act. It is a powerful means of increasing wealth and attracting rizq, sustenance, from Allah. Many people think that spending money reduces their resources, but the truth is the opposite. When you give sincerely for the sake of Allah, your wealth is purified, blessed, and multiplied in ways unseen. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that saraki never decreases wealth, rather it protects it and brings barakah, often in unexpected forms. Sadaqah works spiritually and practically. Spiritually, it shows trust in Allah's provision and detachment from greed. Practically, it creates a flow in your life. Helping others opens doors to opportunities, partnerships, and blessings that return to you. Even small acts of charity, when given with sincerity, can attract large rewards and blessings. It's important to give consistently, not just occasionally, and to give from what you value, not just surplus. When you combine sadaqah with dua and hard work, Allah increases your rizq exponentially. The act of giving demonstrates faith in His promise that He provides for His servants, turning generosity into a magnet for divine provision and abundance. Sadaqah transforms wealth from mere possession into a continuous source of blessing. One of the most important principles in Islam for increasing wealth is the balance between hard work and tawakkul, trust in Allah. Islam teaches that success does not come by wishing or relying solely on luck. It comes from sincere effort coupled with reliance on Allah's guidance. Hard work shows initiative, responsibility, and commitment, while tawakkul ensures that your heart remains focused on Allah, trusting that He will reward your efforts appropriately. Hard work involves planning, skill development, and persistence. It means actively seeking opportunities, improving your abilities, and dedicating yourself to meaningful and halal endeavors. However, effort alone is not enough. Without tawakkul, a person may become anxious, impatient, or disheartened when results don't come immediately. Tawakkul teaches you to remain calm, knowing that Allah controls the outcomes, and that delays, obstacles, or changes in direction are part of His divine wisdom. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam emphasized that one should tie your camel and then trust in Allah, meaning you must take the necessary practical steps while leaving the result to Allah. Combining effort with trust creates a cycle of blessing. Your work becomes productive, your intentions stay pure, and Allah multiplies the results in ways beyond human calculation. Ultimately, hard work with tawakkul ensures that your wealth is sustainable, blessed, and aligned with Allah's divine plan rather than fleeting or hollow gains. In Islam, the source of your wealth is just as important as the amount you earn. Prohibited income, haram earnings, such as money from interest, riba, gambling, theft, or dishonest business, can block blessings and prevent true financial growth. Even if you appear wealthy, wealth obtained through haram means lacks barakah, divine blessing, and can lead to spiritual and material loss. Allah warns that such earnings will not bring peace, prosperity, or satisfaction in the long term. Avoiding financial sins requires awareness, discipline, and integrity. Always ensure that your income comes from halal sources, that contracts and transactions are transparent, and that you avoid deceit or exploitation. For business owners, this means honest pricing, fair treatment of employees, and fulfilling agreements fully. For employees, it means rejecting opportunities that compromise your ethics or involve haram activities. Being mindful of prohibited income also extends to everyday choices. Small compromises, like accepting gifts from questionable sources or ignoring unethical practices, can accumulate and diminish your rizq. In contrast, staying vigilant and earning honestly invites Allah's blessings, protection, and expansion of wealth in ways you may not immediately see. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ emphasized that honesty and halal earnings are key to spiritual and worldly success. Wealth earned lawfully provides security, peace, and barakah, allowing you to give generously, plan confidently, and live in alignment with Allah's guidance. Increasing wealth in a meaningful and blessed way requires planning, patience, and consistency. Islam teaches that rizq, sustenance, is ultimately from Allah, but He also expects us to make wise efforts. Planning involves setting clear goals, budgeting wisely, and taking strategic steps to grow your resources. Without a plan, efforts can become scattered, opportunities missed, and wealth gains unstable. Patience is equally important. Growth rarely happens overnight. Sometimes your hard work seems slow or results appear delayed, but Allah's timing is perfect. Delays are not setbacks. They are opportunities to refine skills, develop character, and prepare for sustainable success. Patience keeps you resilient, prevents hasty decisions, and aligns your efforts with divine wisdom. Consistency ties planning and patience together. Regular, disciplined effort, even in small amounts, produces compounding results over time. It demonstrates commitment and sincerity in seeking halal wealth. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ emphasized steady, ongoing effort, showing that persistent work combined with reliance on Allah brings barakah and growth that lasts. By planning carefully, remaining patient through delays, and consistently applying effort, you create a path for wealth that is stable, blessed, and in harmony with Allah's guidance, turning small beginnings into lasting abundance.